Hey folks, it's Bob here at Sorrento Hill. This morning I'm uh, I'm in the bathroom in the shower getting ready to put some mud bed, the final layer of mud bed down in my shower pan. I've got my PVC liner in here, and what I'm doing, I hate having to get down on my knees and do this stuff, but sometimes you have to. All right, what I'm doing here, you can see I've got a Bosch laser level, and I've got that sitting on my shower drain, and I've got it putting a line here. That's where I want the top of my mud bed to go, and then there'll be another line about ½ inch below it, and that's where I'll take the depth of the mud bed at the drain. So what I will do here, because I can't have the laser on there necessarily while I'm putting my mud down, is I will just take, and this is the tricky part here, because when you're doing this, you have to be careful because you keep getting in the way of the laser. But I'll just trace my line with the marker, and I've got to do it from up above. So I just trace my laser line around with a marker, and that'll get it real close. And that's the level that I'll take my mud to, and then I'll screed it out even. Yep, I'm getting a line. I'll screed it out even. And this is it's probably about the best way to get a nice level line. As long as you can draw straight. So there you go. You can't really see it because of the laser, but put that line there, and then I'll measure down ½ inch because I want ½ inch drop. I've already got a pre-slope here, and I'll measure out ½ inch, and I'll take my manual level, and I'll put it up against that ½ inch line in the top of my drain, and that way I can set the final height of my drain. And then what you do around the drain is you put some pebbles, some rocks up underneath here so the mud doesn't get up against it. And what happens then is that way there's little channels here, and if you do get water that goes down through your mud bed, through your tile, through your mud bed, what it does is it's able then to get to here, and there's little channels that take the water down into the drain. So you don't, even if you do have a leak in your tile or a leak in your top layer of mud bed, this will channel it into the drain instead of out into the room. So there we go. I'll finish my line around the rest of it, and then put my mud bed in, and then I'll have this part of it done. As soon as it dries, I'll be able to, probably in about 2 days, I'll come in here and I'll put put my cement board back up, and then mud and tape my cement board with some fiber mesh tape and thin set, and I'll be ready for tile. We'll check back with you later. All right, I've got the last layer of mud down. You can see the blue, that's the blue tape that's over my drain, and this has it has a ½ inch slope from outside wall down to the drain. Got it all in, got it all smoothed out. This will take a day or two to dry and set up, and then once it gets to where I can step on it without messing it up, I'll put my cement board back up and then start doing the mudding and taping on my cement board so that I can have it ready for putting tile up. I said I'm waiting for my, at least for now, waiting for my Menards rebate check to come back. My rebate card will cover the cost of all my tile for the shower. And then what I'm doing in here, this is in our bedroom, this is a closet, and I'm putting insulation up because on the other side of this wall, especially right there where I'm pointing, on the other side of that wall is where the TV is. This is a bookshelf right here, but that's where our entertainment center is, on the opposite side there. And this will be my side of the room over here. And Debbie has this habit of liking to turn the volume up real loud on the TV when she gets up early in the morning or late at night and can't sleep. She'll turn the TV on, and she always listens to it loud. So I'm putting insulation in here, and I've got over here some red cedar. I'm going to be going tomorrow to get some more. I need like 22 more pieces of red cedar, and I'm going to line the closet with the red cedar, so we will have a cedar lined closet. And what I'm doing here, I've got some blocking up there. You see that blocking there and that blocking here. This blocking is here because right about here is going to be where a clothes hanging rack will be, and there's no wall stud there. So instead of it being attached to my red cedar siding, which is only 3/4 of an inch, I've got a 2x4 nailed in between the wall studs here that will support that. And then along here, I went ahead and put blocking all along the top. This is where the top of the built-in closet organizer I'm going to be building will go, and it'll come right up to about here. And what I'll be able to do is put some pocket hole screws in the top and screw it to here to support it. And that way I don't have to worry about where's a wall stud, because right in the middle of where it's going to be, you know, the top of it's going to come right in the middle of these 2x4s. I got 2x4 all the way across there that I can anchor it to. That's just a thing that I like to do, because when I do that, like I said, then I don't have to worry about trying to find a 2x4, you know, a stud, and I don't have to make sure I've got everything spaced so that it'll pick up a wall stud. Whew, man, I got pretty dirty today. I tell you, it's it's 83 degrees out right now, and I'm sweating like crazy. I've got windows open. I got the door open. I got windows open. I thought about, man, I need to go out to the garage and dig my my fan out of storage. But I figured I'd make it through the day before I did that, because tomorrow the high is only going to be 49, and then it's going to be cooler for the next couple days. So fall, spring, those poor plants, everything's going to start budding out, and then tomorrow night it's going to be 29. So anyways, that's what I'm up to today. Tomorrow morning, well, I don't know how bright and early, but tomorrow morning when I get up, I'm going to drive down to Mountain View, Arkansas. There's a place down there that has, they do a lot of work with red cedar, and they've got a lot of red cedar tongue and groove siding like I need. The place that I got it from here local, they haven't had red cedar for a while, so I'm having to travel down there. But it's worth the trip down there, because they've also got, when they deal with the red cedar, they get some that they have to cut off short. So they got some rounds of red cedar, the ends of logs that they cut off to get them to fit in their mill and fit in their kiln. So they've got a bunch of rounds that they just have to get rid of, and anywhere from 18 inches to 3 or 4 feet, some of them. So I'm going to see if I can work out a deal with the guy, because if I can get some logs from him at a reasonable price without having that, and they'll already be pretty well dried and they'll already be peeled and all that, so I can just throw them in my kiln to store them until springtime, and that'll save me from having to go out and cut down more trees. That'll save me several days of work. So I'm hoping that works out. But I'll go down there and I'll get the red cedar, the cedar siding, and I'll come back here and I'll, while I'm waiting for that floor to dry, the concrete to dry in there, and get set up good so I can work on the shower, while I'll just throw my red cedar up inside our closet. And basically what I'm doing is I'm going ahead and working on as I get a chance. So it may seem like I'm kind of bouncing all over the place, but I figure I've got these parts, they're sitting here, materials, they're sitting here in my way. If I put them up on the wall, if I put them where they need to be, then they're out of my way and I don't have to move them around all over the place again. Everything I'm doing is just one more step closer to being able to get moved in. So it's kind of exciting. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. It may be a couple days before I do another one. I'm trying to get a little more regular, especially since there's so much going on, to keep you guys updated and to kind of show you what's going on. I didn't show the process of putting that floor down, because there's just not room to set up a camera in there in the shower, where I have a tub of mortar and I'm down there on the floor trying to work. So, but you saw the basics of me starting it up, setting my line up, and everything like that. But and it's just like doing cement work. You put it in, you level it out, you smooth it out. It's not rocket science. So anyways, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good one. We're having a good one, and we will talk to you on the next one. Bye now.